Because it's $15. So this gun gets a lot of hate on the internet, and I somewhat understand it and somewhat don't. It is the bottom, like this is the cheapest gun that I could find, period. It's $15 from Harbor Freight if you don't use the 20% off coupon. If you use the 20% off, I think it comes out to like, I don't know, 14, 13, something like that, $12, I don't know. But it is not an expensive gun by any means. But this is the one that I use. I actually have two of them. I use one for clear coat and one for color. And I honestly really love it. The only thing you have to keep in mind is it's not like an expensive gun, so sometimes this little lever sticks, so you have to grease it a little bit. It doesn't clean very easy, so I have to take it apart whenever I want to clean it. But I mean, it is just not a bad gun at all. And I'll prove it to you actually. So I've painted, in my lifetime, I've painted maybe 6 full cars. I've done some parts and stuff, but total probably 6 cars, including the one behind me. I am by no means a professional car painter. Most of the time I'm painting out off of like a 10-gallon air tank, so really not ideal painting conditions. The MR2 bumpers and the fenders I painted with this gun off of a 15-gallon little baby compressor, and this I actually use a real big compressor, a 60-gallon 5-horsepower compressor that I just got, but I use this cheap gun, and I want to show you kind of what you can expect from this $15 gun. So this is directly out of the paint booth, and when I say paint booth, I mean this thing. So it's not professional grade, it's not even sealed, it's just a place that's covered that I can paint a car. And this is exactly how the paint came out of the gun. So you can see it's pretty clear. There is some orange peel. I don't know if you can see it on camera. There we go. So you can see I have some orange peel, but this is not wet sanded, this is not polished. I literally painted this thing 2 days ago. I rolled it out in the sun yesterday to help cure it, and this is what we got. So you can also tell this paint is a metallic, which I feel like for cheap guns, that's kind of the concern is, well, what if the atomization isn't there? What if the metallic is kind of splotchy? I didn't get any splotches at all. It's a very thin metallic, so it's not a thick metallic at all. But you can see no splotchiness. I mean, it came out very thick. Now, I'm making this video because I'm surprised, honestly. I've never done a whole car with this gun, and it really did blow me away a little bit. I thought I might as well make a video. It's obviously not a sponsored video. You don't have to be sponsored to buy a $15 gun, but I do love it. I'm really happy with it. So if you're thinking about purchasing one of these, I definitely would recommend it to a beginner. Here's why. One, I think learning with a not great gun is easier. It teaches you a little bit more about technique and how to lay paint down to get a good finish. Two, it's a good gun to learn on. You don't have to worry about messing it up or clogging it up. If you don't clean it well, or if it gets too clogged up or too dirty, no big deal, you can go buy another one. So it's a really good gun to learn on. I don't know that I'll stay with this gun forever, but for right now, it's not giving me any reason not to. So I'm gonna keep using it, I'm gonna keep buying them. So if you're trying to get into painting and you wanna do it cheaply, which is kind of a hard thing to do, I think this gun will help out your budget a lot. Instead of spending $100, $200, $300 on a gun, you can get one for 15 bucks that will work and that you can get pretty good results out of without too much knowledge about painting. Some things that you're gonna wanna add is a regulator. I have a regulator I stick on the bottom of this, and a water filter. That kind of helps get a good result on the paint. I'll post links to that stuff in the description. I'll post a link to this if I can find it in the description. If not, you can get them at Harbor Freight. It's the purple one, so it's pretty easy to find. Outside of that, if you get like a cheap compressor for like 100 bucks, $15 gun, $30 air hose, you could be into your painting set for, you know, under $200 and really under $150. And that's a good way for you to get into painting and learn how to do it before you actually go and blow $600 on a compressor and $100 on an airline and $300 on a gun, and then before you know it, you can't even use it because you don't know how to paint yet. So this will give you a good way to get into painting and really produce some really cool stuff in your garage. I hope you guys like this. I hope this helped you. I know it was just a quick video. I just was really impressed with it, so I thought I should promote it a little bit. So if you're looking to get into painting, go grab you one of these. Figure it out. Learn how to paint. It's really fun. It's really cool. And you can make really awesome stuff like this. See ya.